text and drive? Okay, have any of you guys ever thought that in the 5 seconds it takes to send a text or read a text that you could be killed? Hi, my name is Jensen, and I'm here to explain the dangers and risks of texting while driving. And after sharing a few statistics, I'm hoping that I'll persuade some of you to rethink your decision to text and drive. Just a couple of weeks ago, an 18-year-old girl was texting and driving as she was on her way home from school, and she was also on Facebook as well. She even knew what she was doing was dangerous. She updated her status on Facebook while she was driving, saying that Facebooking while driving is not safe. And literally seconds after she posted that, she crashed her car into a truck that had slowed down, and she was killed instantly. One of the first reasons you shouldn't text and drive is, one, because it is illegal in 38 states, and you can be fined up to $200 for it, which I think is silly and careless and pointless for something as silly as texting, and that's easily preventable. And also, something that surprised me is that it is actually illegal in Tennessee, and I didn't know that because I just assumed that wasn't legal, and because I figured over 90% of my friends here text while they're driving and they think nothing of it, so I just figured it wasn't illegal and that they wouldn't get in trouble. It was also a Virginia Tech Driving Institute. They did a study and they proved that you are 23 times more likely to get into an accident when you're texting and driving than if you were fully concentrated on the road. A second reason why you shouldn't text and drive is because it seriously impairs your vision and it takes away your complete concentration from the road. Texting uses 37% of our brain activity that's associated with driving, and when you're texting and driving, you're increasing your risk of an accident because almost half of your brain is not focused on the road. And this may surprise some of you, but it's been proven that texting and driving is now even more dangerous than drunk driving. And that's something that really surprised me too, but they did a study and they proved that. So after, excuse me, we all know the reasons while texting and driving is dangerous, but we do it anyways. One of those reasons is because, one, we don't think we'll get caught, and number two, it's because we think we're good drivers and that we can handle it and we won't get into a bad situation. Just a couple of years ago, AT&T, they created a documentary showing the dangers and risks of texting while driving. And in the video, they talked about people who had the same mindset that nothing bad would happen to them. But in reality, a word as short as LOL or how are you had killed them. If someone asked you to close your eyes for 5 seconds while you were driving, you'd probably think they were crazy. But if they told you to send a text, that'd be no problem. These situations are actually pretty much the same. They can cause the same results and all your attention is not focused on the road. And if you think about it, 5 seconds at 55 miles per hour is traveling the length of a football field. And a lot can happen in the length of a football field when you're texting and driving. And so I hope that after hearing some of this, you guys will really rethink your decisions to read that text or send that text while you're driving, and to think about not only your life, but the lives around you, because they're affected by this as well. And I hope you ask yourself, is it worth it?